It's your girl T here, back with another Sunday vidya. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is they're in awe of me. Our SPs are in awe of us because we're tea timers, so they're in awe of us. I had a few video ideas to do today, but I definitely wanted to do this one just to give you guys as short as possible a video on how to live in the wish fulfilled. First of all, I want to start out by saying, and sorry about the air conditioning, it's got to happen. It's like so freezing cold or so hot outside. I need the air to be able to breathe. I wanted to start out by saying you guys have to take the action of affirming, scripting, or visualizing, or doing something towards your desire. When we say take action, it doesn't mean you have to physically go and wrangle these people into you, but you have to do a little something, affirming, scripting, whatever, to start the ball rolling. I can't do that for you and nobody else can. So that has to be something that you start out doing instead of watching the videos, asking the questions, and not taking any action per se. So let's get into it. Living in the end state is obviously when you're living in the state of having your wish already done for you. So there's a few ways to do this, and I wrote notes, that's why I'll keep looking down just to cue me off as to where I'm going with this. So the first one is affirming. What is affirming? Affirming is when you say statements that imply that your desire is done. It helps get you in the mood. It helps make you feel like you're in the wish fulfilled. I am chosen. I am loved. I am desired. I am prioritized. Everything's working out in my favor. Those are affirmations. And when you're doing your affirmations, you don't have to, but a quick tip, when you're affirming for your SP, they love me. They are constantly contacting me. Everything I say and do makes them love me more. Picture it hitting your SP on the head. Everything I say and do makes you love me more. Everything that I do makes you love me more. You're constantly contacting me. We're together 24/7. And picture them being like, what the hell? Why do I keep thinking about this person all the time? The thoughts are just like hitting me. I can't stop thinking about this person. I find what am I trying to say? I find having a visual helps you along the way of really feeling it real when you're affirming. You also can affirm or revise on the spot throughout the day. Someone says something to you don't like, revise it. I hate you. In your mind, be like, oh, they must not be talking to me. They actually love me. You love me. You're head over heels in love with me. I'm everything you've ever wanted. That's revising on the spot. So you don't have to go at the end of the day and worry about overthinking of that one thing. Just revise it on the spot. Let it go. Forget about it. You've erased it and redone it. It's revised. Scripting. Your affirmations create a story, and scripting is the same idea. There's a few different ways to script. You can script out your affirmations, which is what I like to do morning and night. I script out my affirmations, or when I'm in a high anxiety place, I just script my affirmations so that I am distracting myself and I feel like I am focusing on what I want as opposed to what I don't want. There's other ways. You can script a list of all the fears that you have and switch it into affirmations. Like, I am broke. The opposite of that would be money's easy for me. Or my bank account's always negative. My financial situation's improving every day. Things like that. You can script your way into paradise. You can script by creating a new story. You can write down the new version of your story whenever you're so inclined. Today I went for a walk and my SP saw me and declared their love for me. Then I walked into a store and bought a scratch-off ticket and won $10,000. You can make it up. You can live in fantasy land. Scripting is up to you. You can be as creative as you want, but you're scripting the new story every day. It doesn't matter how many times, you just make it a habit to script every day. Impressing your subconscious is the name of all these games, so that your subconscious finds it natural, and this is the new story. It's natural for your subconscious. It's impressing your subconscious. That's what all these techniques are doing. Another thing you can do is meditate. Vortex is one of the channels on YouTube. She has really great subliminal music on there that can get you into different states and different wishes fulfilled. You can go to a lady named Mary's Manifesting channel, or Manifest with Mary it's called. She actually does a role play where she pretends she's a friend of yours and she runs into your SP and tells you what the SP said about you. It's super fun. It's a super great way to get into the mood of having your wish fulfilled. Another way is inner conversation. You want to talk to your SP or your desire throughout the day. I just had a situation today at work where my boss was being rude to me, and I revised it on the spot through an inner conversation. I said to her, I send you love and light. You're amazing. Thank you for being so understanding to me. That would be an inner conversation where I picture her in my mind and we're having that conversation. Same with your SP. Hey babe, I'm going to Starbucks. Do you want anything? And you can hear them say, no babe, you always know what I like to order. Just pick up whatever you want. Here's my bank card. Go for it. Just little things throughout the day. You're getting groceries. Hear them. Oh, I'll grab those for you. You're not alone anymore. I'm here with you. Let me take the groceries into the house for you. Those are inner conversations. You can hear inner conversations with a friend or a loved one. You can pick a scene that implies you have everything you want. Sammy did a good one. She said she heard someone say, you're such a powerful manifester to her. I think it was her best friend. And her best friend, she was drinking her favorite beverage, seeing the condensation on the glass, and they were driving in a car because that's what they always do together. And she was like, you're such a powerful manifester. You always get what you want. And she said back to her, yeah, I am a powerful manifester. I do always get what I want. And she said she rolled this conversation through her mind for 3 days, and her manifestation started popping up at warp speed. The key is consistency. Whatever it is that you're doing, just be consistent in doing it. You can pick any of these ways to stay in the wish fulfilled. The fifth way is just declaring what you want and staying in it. It's done. I don't have to think about it anymore. Dropping it and letting it go. That's another option. You can declare it as done and just drop it, and it'll eventually come. It's not the speediest way to do it, but it is a way. You can just, if you're a very decisive person and you say it's done, I've affirmed for it, it's done, it'll come, and let it go, it'll show up for you. Whatever way you choose through the list I just gave you, like I said, consistency is the biggest thing. Being consistent, taking action by choosing a method and sticking with it. It's not the newest technique that's going to get you what you want. It's not the latest craze that's going to get you what you want. Manifestation has always been a thing for you. You've always been manifesting. The only difference is now we're learning how to manifest for stuff that we actually want and manifest things in a positive way as opposed to bringing negative things into our 3D. Pick a technique, stick to it, do it for a couple of weeks, and see what happens for you. The biggest hurdle I see you guys come up to is not sticking to what you're doing. Getting to a certain point and deciding it should have been here already. It's stupid. I'm not doing it anymore. What's the fastest way I can get what I want? Who's to say that very day you weren't getting your manifestation, but then you told your subconscious it's not working, and your desire went scourge and turned itself back around and walked out the door. Be consistent. Be consistent. When you're learning anything, consistency is key. My 4-year-old taught himself how to read. Do you think when he first started reading that he was an amazing expert? No, he kept reading things. He would read the cars as we walked through a parking lot. What's that, mommy? What's that, mommy? What does that say? And now at 4 years old, even by 3.5, he's taught himself how to read. He is consistent. We need to be consistent. Everything is consistency. Just doing it until it happens. You guys know, I'm telling you here, this is the best way to get what you want. Pick something, be consistent in it, it'll show up for you. I promise you that. Have yourself a beautiful, blessed Sunday. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Bye!